Welcome to the Legacy Crusaders YouTube channel. This is Benji, and I wanted to take another look at ABC FTK. Now, I've updated the deck list to actually be ABC Trickstar FTK. I've sent it to Elijah, who was the original submitter of the ABC FTK list. He hasn't played around with this. He thinks it's interesting. He's not sure if he thinks it's more aggressive. It's more FTK focused. It has a more interesting starting combo, but it does, as all decks that you try to make more consistent at doing one thing, lacks in other ways. So I'll take a look at the deck list in a moment. But let's take a look at the opening play. The opening play can be attributed to a video that I saw on Top Tier Yu-Gi-Oh's channel, so I'm going to link that up above. This first replay does get cut short, but you get the idea of the new starting play that was added to this deck list. So we're starting the game. We have complete access to the FTK because we have a field spell. We have Dragon Shrine, which is the same thing as having destrudo, and we have Soul Charge. So 1, 2, 3, and a monster in hand. So we have the 3 cards we need and a monster. Any monster should be fine to make Firewall activate legally. So that's the FTK. So we're going to take a look at the new aspects of the combo. So first we use any field spell. We could use this or Trickstar lightstage, which gets us a free card. So we're going to start off this way, and I like to use C if possible to get the last piece out of my hand. So we're going to attach A, so that'll get the last piece out of our hand to get B into play so that we can make Buster Dragon if we need it for some reason. Because we could get disrupted. If this gets ogred, the whole play doesn't work. So, FTKs are always fragile to hand traps. So Ancient Fairy Dragon's going to pop Union Hanger and add to our hand Lightstage. Now, Lightstage gets us Lilybell, and Lilybell completes the summoning condition for making Curious the Lightsworn Dominion. So we have a Light Dragon, a Light Machine, and a Light Fairy, so we can make Curious, and Curious can mill, in this case, the Cannon Soldier. And we mill the Cannon Soldier because we can Soul Charge, so now we don't need to add Cannon Soldier to hand, because people keep making suggestions that we actually go and get Toon Table of Contents to play 2 Cannon Soldier, but you never really want to add Cannon Soldier to your hand. Being in your hand doesn't help without Soul Charge. Now in this case I had a C behind, so the C summoned the B out of the hand, allowing me to make the Firewall right now. So all I have to do to complete the FTK is to Soul Charge the B, the B here behind the Firewall Dragon, the A behind the Firewall Dragon, the B anywhere else, and the Cannon Soldier anywhere else. My opponent scoops when they see the Soul Charge, but so then the Cannon Soldier will tribute the B first to add the second A to hand, and then the A behind the Firewall will be tributed for Cannon Soldier, and then just loop the A's until your opponent's burned out. So that's the FTK. Let's take a look at it happening mid-game. So this is a mid-game FTK. I opened the combo, but not the FTK combo. So I'm lacking Soul Charge. I can't do an FTK. It's impossible. And this one starts off with the Light Stage instead, which is preferable. Because you end with your Union Hanger on field. And if you end with Union Hanger on field, that means when you make your Buster Dragon and you tag it out during the following turn, you get to go plus off of Union Hanger. So it's preferable to start off with the Light Stage, which there are more of, because you have more Candinas and Light Stages. You have more Candinas and Light Stages combined than you do Union Hangers. So my opponent can't get through, which is, the preferable option. So just going to banish the Red Eyes Dragon. And if that's all they can do is make a monster and you stop them, this is enough to do the FTK. So at this point, what's going to happen is I'm going to summon the C. The C is going to get the A, which is really just to get the A into play. I'm going to make Yurgigan X and search for Cannon Soldier. Now the Cannon Soldier, the Yurgigan and the Curious make Firewall. The A had to be here because we need to tribute it to trigger the combo. And just normal summon the Cannon Soldier. And they can't ogre the Firewall because of the chain link order, but they can very easily ogre the Cannon Soldier. And if our opponent suddenly decided to stop the combo, they could with a hand trap if they had one, or a regular trap. So that's the gist of the FTK. which again can be used mid-game, so it's not like this is a one-trick pony deck. Let's take a look at the deck list that I have at the moment. So the deck list currently is double destrudo, and that increases the odds of just opening destrudo. So if you don't open a terraforming, you don't have to rely on Ravine as much if you play the destrudo in your deck. Also, I'm playing a few more level 7 synchros, but I'm still deciding on what I want to play. 2 of all the A's, B's, and C's, because it doesn't matter if you open with them. You still play max Union Hanger, which you need more of. And then the big difference here is I'm now playing triple Candina, double Lily Bell, and 1 Lycoris. Now, the Lycoris is here for the Firewall Infinite attack OTK with Lily Bell and Lycoris and Firewall. But we don't really need the Lycoris, and we really just are going to use the light stage to either go into Candina if we're starting with the light stage, or into Lily Bell if we're getting it second. And there's 2 Lily Bells because the Lily Bell needs to be summoned off the light stage to go into Curious. This is a playable deck. It's a fully playable ABC and Trickstar deck. My brother's been testing Mech Knight ABC Trickstar FTK, I guess would be what he would call it, where your Mech Knights can also be summoned as your 3rd light monster to make Curious. And he even plays Left Arm Offering, so you can actually get to the Soul Charge more often. Yeah, so that's the list. Destrudo, A, Snow, Candina, B, Cannon Soldier, C, Lycoris, Ash Blossom, Lily Bell, Raigeki, Double Dragon Shrine, Soul Charge, Triple Terraforming, Foolish Burial, Monster Reborn, Double Forbidden Chalice, Double Twin Twister, Set Rotation, Triple Light Stage, Single Ravine, Triple Union Hanger, and Double Strike in the main deck. Extra deck is 3 ABC Buster, 1 Clear Wing, which could be Michael or some other level 7 Synchro. Black Rose is good when you're going second if you have your Destrudo. Ancient Fairy Dragon to complete the combo and search the second field spell. Summon the 3rd monster for Curious. Geargigan X to search Cannon Soldier or a piece depending on the scenario. Baguska if you need to sit and relax and chill out and play the game slower. Borreload for stealing untargetable monsters, like other people's Borreloads. Masterpiece. Skull Dread, because you can go into it when you tag out on the 2nd turn if you want to try and get into it. Firewall is needed for the FTK. You can also use it along with your Underclock Taker or your Decode to get bounces, or Proxy to get bounces. Curious to put a piece in the graveyard. Also, if you mill your Soul Charge and your opponent attacks into Curious and they don't inflict any other damage, you can actually do the FTK on the 2nd turn by adding the Soul Charge back to your hand. Because when Curious leaves the field by your opponent's battle or card effect, you can add any card in your graveyard back to your hand. Decode Talker, Proxy, Underclock Taker. I'm currently siding this, so if you don't know if you're going first or second, I prefer to play hand traps over Called by the Grave, but that's my secondary choice when I know I'm going first. So I have another Ash, another 2 Ogres. This is if you think your opponent's going first. Dark Hole if you're going second. 3 Called by the Grave to stop a hand trap when you know for sure you're going first. Typhoon is for the Draco match, evenly matched, same thing. And Mind Crush if you're going first and you don't want to get evenly matched. So that's the deck list. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Oh, there's been a lot of questions about Toon Cannon Soldier. Yes, it can be used instead of Cannon Soldier, but you never search the Cannon Soldier in the combo other than with your Geargigan X, which you can make at any time. So there's no point. You don't need more consistency cards to get the Cannon Soldier. You can always make the Cannon Soldier with the Soul Charge. So it's irrelevant to play Toon Table of Contents and Cannon Soldier, although what you could do with Toon Table of Contents is you can play Toon Kingdom and set it face down as a field spell for your Ancient Fairy Dragon to destroy to get you into the combo a little differently. But and you don't want to play it face up because you don't want to banish the Toon Cannon Soldier if you're going to play it. Again, there's no reason to play that because I mean you're not going to really fill your deck with a bunch of unplayable field spells. Because when you play Toon Kingdom, you banish 3 cards from the top of your deck face down, and that would screw up potential combos and things if you lose a card you need. So you wouldn't really want to do that. I mean, but if you're going to play Toon Table of Contents, you should play Toon Kingdom as well. Toon Cannon Soldier is a perfectly acceptable substitute if you don't own a Cannon Soldier. It is a very old card from Metal Raiders. It is like 10 cents on TCG Player, so you can just throw one into any order you ever make from there, from any seller who has a Cannon Soldier. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this update on this deck list. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. I'll see you next time.